How you doing, Dave?
Fine, fine.
Well, I've just said it's been 2 years since you last came on the show. Now, there's obviously a lot of water under the bridge since then. Where have you been hiding?
Well, it wasn't really a matter of choice, Mick. The album should have been out a year ago, March 1986. And in March 86, I got a dreadful sinus infection, which was not drug-related. And it cost me all my vocal ability, if there is supposed to be any there, and power and everything. I couldn't sing for 9 months of last year.
Right.
I had to go in for surgery. That's when I said to the members of the group that there was no guarantee after this surgery if I would get my voice back. So I suggested that they find, you know, another band or something, because I couldn't afford just to keep things going.
But I mean, obviously, I've just been listening to some of the new album. You sound in great voice again.
Thank you. Well, I think hopefully it's better than ever.
All right, well, look, I want to talk to you about the new album and all the changes in the band that have been going on in a minute. First of all, let's have a look at the man in action. This is Whitesnake in one of our most requested ever videos. This is Love Ain't No Stranger. Stranger in a very popular video on this show. My guest today, Mr. David Coverdale.
It's really strange, the very end part of that, when I'm taken away on the lorry, my child went, "They're taking my daddy away." Yeah, it's very...
She watches the show, I believe.
Yes, yeah, in Munich.
Right, right. Now, I'm just watching that video myself. I felt just a bit nostalgic because that line-up there, when it first, Cozy Powell, Neil Murray, John Sykes, when it first got together,
oh, it was great.
Everybody was saying this has got to be the best Whitesnake line-up yet.
Yes, indeed.
What happened there?
Just the attitudes changed. I mean, the whole important thing to remember is that when I came up with the concept of Whitesnake, it was just as a vehicle for good rock and roll songs. It's not the Monkees or Duran Duran. If somebody leaves, it's like a million broken hearts. It's a musical outfit. And that's it. If an attitude creeps in and a personality wants to change what I want to go for, and any negative % of attitude comes in, then it's not interesting to me anymore. Right. It's the flexibility of being able to work with some of the finest musicians in the business is always appealing to me. And everybody benefits. I'm not like Dick Tater, Richard Tater. It's everybody benefits from the success.
I think most of the new material on the album, as far as I know, was co-written by yourself and John Sykes.
Yeah, when I sat down, John has never been known as a composer, and I encouraged him. That's all I can do, is encourage and inspire people to spread the wings and fly. If they decide to doo-doo in the nest, I'm not prepared to clean it up.
I mean, you're moved when you come to a concert like this. The volume the volume will move you, I mean...
It's not excessive, but it's real full. We try not to scare people away with just sheer level, We try to keep, a bit of headroom on the top,
It's probably twice as much as I've ever done in one show, and it's pretty hard going, but the audience seem to be getting off it, as do the musicians.
And one musician who's really getting off on it is the newest member of Whitesnake, lead guitarist Steve Vai. One of hard rock's most respected axemen, Vai has played with Frank Zappa and David Lee Roth, among others, and he couldn't be happier to be where he is right now. On stage with bassist Rudy Sarzo, guitarist Adrian Vandenberg, drummer Tommy Aldridge, and vocalist David Coverdale.
In the past, I was more of a sideman. In this band, it's a team. It's that type of a team. I don't want to take anything away from the past, but this is a different, I'm more mature as a player, and that's respected in this situation. Everybody's professional. There's no type of egotistical thoughts and maneuvers that go on that, take away from the overall picture of the band and the happiness of the band.